the fire vibe tonight. Yo, yo. You have to learn to change your fire to light. Yo, hey. We don't have no space or time to fight, alright. Yo, yo. We just have love. No wrong or right, yo. No wrong or right, yo. Yes, we can come together in the sandbox. Oh, yes, we can make new friends in the sandbox. Oh, leave all the problem then and mind what you say. Brethren, build your journey and go on your own way. This is a chill place, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to worry, no, no, no. This is your own base, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to scurry, oh. We say, hey, hey. We are gonna make this crew unite tonight. We say, yo, yo. Inside we get your head on right. Come in a bad mind. Me not have no space or time to fight, yo. Me just have fun. No wrong or right, yo. No wrong or right, yo. Come on, come on. Oh, come together. We need some peace. Oh, just to enter. No time to waste. Right to center. Be positive. Oh, you know it's better. Yes, we can come together in the sandbox. Oh, yes, we can make new friends in the sandbox. Oh, leave all the problem then and mind what you say. Brethren, build your journey and go on your own.
Everyone, and welcome to the Sandbox. Oh, I've got to turn that down. That's too loud for my ears. Did that blow out your ears? I'm sorry. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Monday VoxEdit stream with me, Pandapops. Woo! Yay! And hello, everyone who is watching right now. And the first 3 comments that I'm seeing on Restream, it's so funny. It goes by Prashant Patel over on X, and then we have Chat Chapper over on YouTube, and then the next one is the Oaks on You over on Twitch. So I like that it's gone in order. So hello to you, lovely, lovely people. We are just getting started today. We're going to be doing some VoxEdit. I'll be answering any and all of your questions regarding whether it's a VoxEdit or just Sandbox related questions. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to mention the Clipper raffle for you guys, because we need a nice little soundbite. So, the Clipper raffle. Take fun, entertaining clips while you watch. Damn it. I should have written a script for this. Take fun and Take fun and educational clip. Oh, frog's sake. Yep, this is how my recordings go. Take fun and educational clips while watching the streams. I don't like how that sounds. Never mind, we're going to carry on. I'm going to edit this. That's all there is to it. Take fun and educational... Take clips of fun and educational moments while watching our streams to be entered into the Clipper raffle. Get 6 raffle tickets within a... You can... I'm 100% editing this. You can earn up to 6 raffle tickets in a 4-week period, plus 2 bonus raffle tickets if your clip is selected to be shared on any of our socials. There will be a raffle done every 4 weeks on our group Friday stream. You can go back and take clips at a later date as long as it is within that new raffle period. We started the new raffle period on the Friday group stream, just gone. So yeah, take those. Oh, I forgot to mention the prizes. You can win you have the potential to win NFTs and... you have the potential to win... Little child, please leave, I'm streaming. Love you. You have the potential to win... You have the potential to win NFT and sand prizes for your clips. There we go, done. Beautiful. Right. Streaming now. Hello everyone, how are we doing? Did you have a good weekend? What we're going to mainly be doing on today's stream is I'm going to be rigging together multiple models to make up one large asset. If you have any questions or would like me to cover anything in particular, obviously I will stop it. Whatever I'm doing, like I will stop it in a heartbeat and I will do whatever you ask me to do. Within reason. Like, what's going on here? I've got to make all of this line up, and it just ain't lining. And it's making me just slightly angry. Are you rotated weirdly? No, you're rotated correct. No, you're not. That is being rotated correctly. Or is it? I can't tell anymore. That looks like it's not straight. Right. What if I just move it? Oh yeah, that is not straight. For some reason that is apparently straight. You lie. Maybe I purposely didn't make it straight. I don't know. But maybe now everything will fit. So let's see. Let us see. But yeah, how was everybody's weekend? What are you guys up to? What are you doing this week? Are you taking part in the Builders Challenge? Got any Sandbox related questions? Getting voxel art here. Amazing voxel art, because we all here are amazing voxel artists, whether you know you're an amazing voxel artist or not. Okay, that doesn't reach, but this does, and this is in the right place. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Okay? Do you understand? I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Well, that is... Are they in line? I can't tell. That is 71. Okay, these are not in line. So what? Let's bring them together. Let's line these bad boys up. Go West! Okay, that's 82. Okay, so let's make them both 82. G to the W to the West. Right, 102. And that is not 102. That is 100. Can we bring you in a little? Oh my goodness. I just want to cry. I know I can make these dimensions better, but I don't want to. I could just make it square. Like, I don't need to be making it this, like this. It doesn't need to be like this. Like, that is a personal choice I am doing right now. Maybe it does need to be pushed this way a little bit to make everything fit, and this one needs to be pushed this way a little bit. Or not. Okay. And you might be asking, what are we building today? Well, I will tell you. I will tell you as soon as I have finished being angry. Like, I kind of feel like I need these to be in the correct position, and then I need to just make this piece fit. Because everything else fits. Like, literally everything else fits. All the rotations are the same. So why are you a pain? Like, these two, I'm pretty sure are fully aligned. They are not. Wait, are they? They are. Yeah, they're fully aligned. So these should also be aligned. Go west. Shush. No, well, we just... Oh, no. Oh, this... Okay, so this is the original... Okay, so we're gonna just delete that side. Okay. Oh yeah, this isn't gonna work. Or maybe it will. It's not gonna work. You know what would have been faster? If I had just done it properly the first time. Duplicate aside. Yeah. No. No, go west. Shush, shush, shush. Let's not make it easier for ourselves now. But yes, it would have been easier had the pivot been in the center. But okay, that lines up. That is lining up. I did it. Perfect. Lovely. It's a pentagon. Exactly, Nervex. It's a pentagon. Like, it doesn't need to conform to your usual size standards. Go west, you can just change it. If you, maybe not for this, like, not for like the root node, but the pivot point for models, you can be selected on like the world and change the pivot point on that separately. Right, now I need to fix all of this. All of this needs fixing. All of it. Oh. If I just remove that side, that should be fine. That edge might be okay. Have a look. Okay, let's clear out your little edge pieces. Maybe to there. See what it looks like. Okay, they're looking good. Do you? Yeah. I only do one side of this. Gosh, I'm silly. I'm a silly, silly goose. You guys silly gooses? I hope you guys are taking part in the most recent VoxEdit contest, the architecture one. Are you guys taking part in that? Tell me you are. Tell me you are 100% taking part in that contest. Have you already submitted? Too much work these days? Oh my goodness. No excuses. Go do it. You want to build the Louvre? Let's check if you can. So I did some Googling today because somebody asked a question about like making like the Eiffel Tower and the Taj Mahal. So the Eiffel Tower actually has a copyright on when it is lit up. So you cannot build a copy of the Eiffel Tower illuminated, but you can just make the Eiffel Tower in daylight, not illuminated. The Taj Mahal, I think, has trademark on it. I do need to look into it a little bit deeper. This is why I fully suggest for these types of contests, you take inspiration from. Like, don't make it, or like you change it enough. You need to just change it enough. What if you make it illuminated and a few of the lights aren't working? I mean, you have to make at least 10% changes. So just a few lights not working, I don't think would count as 10%. The Louvre, right. So does the Louvre have... Is the Louvre copyrighted? Is the Louvre copyrighted or trademarked? I think it is. Is the Louvre building? I'm gonna be super specific. The trademarks of the Louvre and its partners, as well as the logo shown on the site, are filed and registered with the IMPI, French National Institute of Industrial Property, and are as such protected by industrial property law. So probably it's so hard to determine that. Yeah, there we go. I would just take inspiration from. It sounds like you can't build a copy of the Louvre. I think that is what it's saying. I will say this, though, that for these VoxEdit contests, whenever an issue to do with copyright comes up, I do generally consult, like, Alex or somebody that can also weigh in on, usually it's the VoxEdit artists that know what they're talking about, that work very strictly on artwork within the sandbox. So there's very few copyright issues that I've ever come across when doing these VoxEdit contests. And sometimes they're like really obvious copyright ones that have been easy enough for me to just identify being like, that is copyright, no. But it doesn't happen often. Right, anyway, we've done this section, so I'm pretty happy with that. Some of the design on the edging needs to be fixed, but for now, we'll just leave that. And I'm going to work on the center area. So I'm going to do 50 by 50. We'll do the height as 45. And this is going to be slightly wooden there. Maybe slightly, like, actually no, we'll keep it at that. And then we're going to have a blue. This middle bit. I'm going to wonder if anybody can end up guessing what I'm making before the end of the stream. Building it with a southwestern architecture. I mean, yeah, if you change, so you can take inspiration and you can change things. Generally speaking, I believe, and don't hold me to it, but I believe that as long as you change at least 10% of a design, then that is enough. But yeah, just change it enough. Just make sure you change it enough. Change enough of it. No, it's not a well. It will not be a well. But what are people's plans for this week? And is anybody running any like fun contests or anything for the Builders Challenge? Or have you seen anybody running fun contests for their Builders Challenges? I know people like Andy, Touche Studios. I think I saw Go West, Blue Tulip. Get people to play. There you go. I just said your name before even seeing your comment. Alex challenged me to a run. He did. I'm not playing it on this stream because this is for VoxEdit, but I will be taking that challenge and kicking Alex's butt. Hopefully he's not listening, because that'd be fighting talk. Work, VoxEdit, work, Game Maker, LARP. LARP sounds fun. Have a great time LARPing. You can't mint the assets you made for sponsored VoxEdit contests, right? So for IP-related VoxEdit contests, you can't if you are using things like the IPs, brand, logos, likeness, stuff like that. Anything that would cause a trademark copyright issue, you can't. However, you know, if you have made a tree, yeah, you can mint that and sell that. But like but any normal VoxEdit contest, you can mint and sell. Like that is one reason we hold those VoxEdit contests, is we are trying to encourage you guys to create assets that could be saleable. So that's like one of the aims for them. Like, we want you guys to be able to sell the assets that you create. The only ones that you can't are if you know that they are going to end up being assets that need to go to the IP. In which case, if you mint it, then you have to make sure that the IP has a copy as well. So an example of this is when we have run other contests, like the Blondish contest, people were given the, they could mint the assets that they had won. They may have needed to make changes. Some people did have to make edits and changes. And then they could mint the assets, but they also needed to be able to send one copy of that asset to the IP. I think right now the only ones, like, I mean, you could still mint it, but the IP would still be able to use it. The only one that is waiting to be used, like IP one that we've done, is Shibuya 109, the fashion booths. And an email had gone out to those winners where their fashion booths needed to be used in the experience, where we asked for the VoxEdit files. So I would say you're absolutely free to do whatever you want. Other than your naked Playboy, this is going to be a fountain. Yeah, of course. Mint it. Please do. Let me know when you mint it. Playboy. Oh yeah, sorry, the Playboy one. Made a hot balloon for Lotte World last year. So as long as it isn't using any of... I can't remember which one it does. How does one mint an asset? Well, I will tell you, but I will also self-promo and link you to my YouTube, because I make so many amazing YouTube videos. I make loads of YouTubes. I'm just a huge YouTubes. So mint. Minting, how to mint your assets. Oh wait, was that just the open for all? Damn it, now I have to actually check. What's wrong? Yeah, but we're both working at the minute, mate. Wanna tidy it? You go tidy it yourself. Hmm? Why don't you ask Poppy to help you? Can you delete assets? I mean, you can delete any assets that you like. Right, here is a YouTube video. Do you want to come here? Alright, yeah, so you can delete any assets that you no longer want to use. If you have it placed in an experience, you will need to remove it from your experience, and it will tell you that it is in an experience, and it won't let you delete it. But in terms of how to go about minting your assets, I will do a quick walkthrough as well, but you can always go look at that video that I have linked. So, first thing that you need is, let's go to our assets. Now, keep in mind, if you do create an asset that does break copyright, even if you mint it, this can be hidden on our side and will be removed. Oh, I know! Oh! It will end up getting removed. So don't make copyrighted assets, because it will be a waste of you minting, using your catalysts. Yeah? They're catalysts. Yeah, so these at the top here are showing you the different types of catalysts. We have common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Whoa! So you need one catalyst per copy you wish to mint. So if you are going to want to mint multiple, then save up your catalysts, because you shouldn't be able to mint the same asset multiple times. That is a restriction that should be put in place. I'm not 100% sure if it is. Anyway, so you would have an asset that you are fully happy with. You've tested it in Game Maker. Make sure, like, hey, I really like this asset. I want to mint it. So one thing to keep in mind is the moment it is minted, No changes can happen. You cannot edit the asset, you cannot edit the name, you cannot edit the description or tags or any of that. Do you understand? Yep, you're following? Great. So you would click this button here, mint. And there we go, luckily. I'm not going to end up clicking mint down here, but it'll bring up this option and it'll say how many copies. You would have already selected the type of catalyst it would have. So this one is just common. And then I can choose however many of this one particular asset I wish to mint. So if I wish to mint 20, I'm going to be using 20 common catalysts. You would then click mint. It would then prompt a MetaMask transaction. You would click confirm if you are happy with all of that jazz. And then after about 5-10 minutes, the minted assets will then appear in your wallet. Yep, that's you on the screen. You look a little bit more ginger in that than you actually do, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got brown hair. I think it's the light shining on your head, making your hair look coppery. Funny, isn't it?
Continue with the video.
Oh, sorry. It's not a video, I'm live. People are in chat talking right now. Can you read it? Can you read this one?
Just continue.
Okay. So then your asset will appear in your wallet. After a few minutes, you'll be able to find your assets within your wallet, like I've got here. Okay, yeah. They're pictures that I'm assuming it's their dog if it's their picture. Yeah. But yeah, there we go. That's how you mint assets. Boom, done. And around 4 seconds later, you spot a mistake in your animation, or which does remind me. So the way that the animations currently are presenting when you are doing single keyframes, so where you're hiding an asset inside of it, and then it pops out, and it used to work. You used to have it like just appear there like magic, but now you're seeing like it slide into view. The team is aware of it, and they are going to be fixing it. I don't know how long it'll take to fix, but do just keep that in mind that should be being fixed. Do you want to say anything? Say like and subscribe to the Sandbox.
Like and subscribe to the Sandbox, please.
Careful. And say play all the games. They play all the games.
Play all the games.
Say I'll see you in the metaverse. Right, there you go. Right, off you pop. Love you. You can't stay for the whole thing. I've got to get on with it. I'm sorry, buddy. Do you have a new Sandbox ambassador there? Yeah. They start out real young right now. Don't do that face at me. I've got to actually start designing. I've got to be able to use my hand. I'm sorry. Go see what Daddy's up to. Yeah. Can I mint that asset multiple times? I mean, if I mint 10 copies of an asset, can I mint it over 10 copies? Do I need to edit the asset? So I have a feeling that right now it is allowing you to do that. As in, hey, you mint it 5 times, then you can mint it another 5 times. This shouldn't be happening, and it's an error that is allowing it to happen. So no, really, you should be minting the exact amount of copies of that asset that you want. And if you do want to basically mint the same kind of asset, you will need to make some color changes. The feature isn't showing on your workspace. As in, you are not you won't have catalyst. It won't show catalysts if you don't own catalysts. So if you don't own catalysts, you're not gonna see it. See them. Yeah. Yeah, me too, mate. That's still work. That's what I get paid to. I get paid to do this. This is my job, buddy. You've got to go now, though. Yes. Come on. I'm not making a video, I'm streaming.
At the end of this.
Right, we'll see. So you should at least see where it says My Catalyst. Are you not seeing My Catalyst at all? Yeah, Attack on Titan is exciting. I absolutely love Attack on Titan. Alright, we're just going to... That's the post for the back. This looks like a longer post, so we're going to select this one. And then... Ooh. So I'm just importing some models over. And then we're going to put all this... You're not seeing it? So you won't see it on your homepage. Your shoe is triggering me. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but that is a lot of faces for that shoe. So it is... 1 second. So you would go to your profile. You're not clicking profile. You're going to workspace. You go into your workspace. And then you click assets in your workspace. You can also go to your wallet. And it should show them in your wallet as well. That is where you should be seeing it. You should see them in your wallet, and you should see them in your workspaces. Oh, that's what you want to get rid of? I'm so happy. So yeah, so you want to go profile, go down to where it says workspaces, and then you go to assets. And then that's where you're going to see all of your assets. I've got all these tables I've got to delete. These were all tests that I did. All those tables need to go. Okay, so let's do post node P1. Right, now, do I want it in the middle? At the front? Or at the back? I think in the middle. Apparently, I only coloured these posts in certain areas. Oh, that is not aligned. Cool. Cool. Love it when things are 100% aligned. Out the rules to get a coin collection quest is frustrating. Go West, you and me both. You and me both. You weren't there for my personal stream earlier today, and that wasn't a coin collection one. That was a time quest for a multiplayer. So it works. Like, I posted a new experience that I published a few days ago, and I hadn't had any, like, nobody had left bad feedback. They were like, yeah, I completed it, yeah, and I know it needed some additions and a few extra bits doing to it, but for the most part, I was like, great, nobody's having real bad issues. And then it dawned on me, this is a multiplayer experience, and I don't know if anybody has played it as a group, or if the people who have played it, they've played it, they completed it, and then, like, later somebody else has gone and played it, so nobody's actually playing it as a multiplayer. And so we had some people come in with me, and I was like, okay, let's test a few of these things. And to start with, it was working great. I was like, okay, your time isn't affected by my stuff that I've just done. And then I get to the end, and I get to the finish line, and my time obviously stops, but their time also stops. We then tried to do / respawn, and we tried to get in, and then the time just didn't restart until other people came in and restarted it, and it was all going haywire. Like, some people's times finished, some people's times continued. It was like, I don't get it. But in terms of multiplayer and coin collection quests, you're going to want them on local. If you do it for global, it is going to do that for everybody. That is going to be like a group global coin collection. So you want to do local, and then it needs to be single player only interacts with single player mechanics, and multiplayer can only interact with multiplayer mechanics. You cannot have a multiplayer thing have a single player thing interact with it for whatever. And I know at one point they used to communicate to each other, but right now the multiplayer stuff isn't communicating to the single player stuff. Yeah, make sure it's set to local. Yeah. But I'm doing for what this is going into is going to be a social hub as well, and there's going to be coin collecting. There's going to be coin collecting. There's going to be like loads of little mini games people can. I'm really going all out there with like a mini game social hub. I think I'm getting a little bit out of my depth, but it's all a learning experience. That's what it is. It is all a learning experience. But yeah, you gotta set it to local. Rules to... yeah, but I'm not sure all rule sets to use. I have a HUD display to show the coins and compare numbers to count the coins collected, but it's not populating the HUD. Yeah, some things are going weird. Not sure if there are more rule sets that I need to add. Potentially, Cyberdragon has a few helpful videos. I think the only issue with the Cyberdragon ones is he made them for 0.9. And there were some, not many, but there were some changes from 0.9 to 0.10, which has made it so I'm like, okay, you've got a tutorial where it's saying this, but I need this thing, and it now no longer is where you said it was. Find his new vids, the old ones. So any videos, you go, honestly, Cyberdragon, and it's just his newest ones are the 0.9 rule set ones. They're his most recent one. Well, I edit those posts. Just want to see what the difference between those two are. Oh, that one's a thicker one. That's a thick bad boy. Yeah. Oh, I should have these posts higher. 21 in height, I think. I just multi-select. There we go. Should have done that earlier. So you can use control to multi-select. Now, this works fine for like going up and down or side to side, but when you need to rotate, well, now it works fine, but sometimes it doesn't always go as neat as that. Right, let's go up. And back. Nope. Why are you 17? Oh, no, because I just moved everything up and down. For frog's sake. What happens when you mess about? Like, oh look, you can multi-select and go up and down and fanny around. There we go, lovely. Alright, I'm gonna duplicate, drag this bad boy over here. We're gonna rotate because we want the pivot point on the back. Well, at least now I can align them. Are you rotated? Why on earth are you rotated? Right, 167, 67, just double check. Yeah, that's like peeking through. And then other side one. Other side one. Yeah, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Can we tell what it's gonna be yet? I told you. You got to guess. Tell what it is yet, kids? Ring toss for the duck on the duck. So kind of. It is gonna be a duck game. I was thinking more like hook a duck, but realistically speaking, this isn't gonna have like you're not actually gonna do the duck game on here. It's gonna take you to a mini game. So it's just acting like an interaction booth. So you got it? I mean, kind of, because you did say the ring toss, and I've never played a ring toss onto a duck game. It's always just been like, you gotta hook the duck. Let's hook a duck. Gotta hook that duck. Have you guys played hook a duck? You must have played hook a duck. Feels too much over here. Okay. Capture the duck. Capture the duck. I like it. Right, let's do a child node. Create child node. Drape to A. Boom. Now the little drape goes on the end. Can you have games within games? Could you have a multiplayer lobby with 2-player game people could play together? Kind of, that's what I'm trying to do, so we'll find out. But yes, I believe you possibly could. For me, it would be a case of, let's say you wanted to just have like a 2-player game. So you would have it be, players interact once it detects that there are 2 players in the lobby area of that particular game. Then a timer would happen. Let's say there's a 5-minute timer. They have 5 minutes to play the game, the mini game. Maybe it's a race, it's a parkour, maybe they're battling against each other. There's 5 minutes. After that 5 minutes, they are then transported out of that play lobby area, and then people can interact with the button, the lever, or whatever it is to take them back into the lobby. Carnival festivals, they have a pool full of mini bath ducks that go in a circle. Yeah, and then you oh, okay, so Go West, we have that in the UK, but instead of throwing a ring over the ducks, they are going round, and you have like a big pole with a hook on the end, and the ducks have like little rings on top of their heads, and you hook the duck, and then usually at the bottom of the ducks they have like a color on the bottom to determine how many points they are, and then points mean prizes. There's just people outside my house, so I'm being nosy. And that would work with multiple instances and multiply mini games multiple mini games could be played. Yeah, I mean, like, you can instance lock, so if you only want 2 people to be playing, you can instance lock it, so only 2 people can play that one game. From how I was taking your question was, hey, could you have a game that has, like, 4 mini games inside of it, which is roughly what I'm trying to do. My notebook's in the other room, but I'm gonna have like a hook-a-duck game. There's gonna be like a gacha game isn't really the game, but there's gonna be a gacha on there. Think a little bit if you've played the After Ocean Library. There's gonna be like a gacha where you can win stuff. There'll be a card matching game. There'll be a what other ones did a mini maze. So I've made a maze race. There's going to be a mini maze that you can take part in. So yeah. You made the coin collection work. Go West. Me and you might need to talk later, okay? Me and you may need to have a sit down. Maybe even get ourselves into a Discord call. We might need to collaborate here because I made a world coin collection work. I can't make the local one. A stay on the ball game. Garnican, have you been playing Roblox Adopt Me? You're on your way to the UK? To the UK? I mean, I don't know whether you need to come here. I think we could do this internationally, but I appreciate the gusto. No, ... question mark. It's just because that is currently right now on Adopt Me. That is one of the mini games for like their little seasonal thing that they do. You said a sit down. I meant like over the internet sit down, but sure, come on over, buddy. Drape. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Why are you over there? God damn. Okay, child node, drape to C. This is why, because it's selected. No. Something about doing a Shakespeare theatre. So in sync right now. So in sync. Hamlet's your favourite? We are so in sync. Did you know The Lion King is basically... Wait. No, it's not Lion King's King Lear. Sorry, my bad. The Lion King is basically King Lear. Or is it Hamlet? Based on Hamlet. Yeah. It's, yeah. Lion King's based on Hamlet. Sorry. But last night, Lion King is Hamlet. Yeah, 100% Lion King is based on Hamlet. West Side Story, Romeo and Juliet. 10 Things I Hate About You is The Taming of the Shrew. Although that is just like, I feel like that has just been really obvious that it's The Taming of the Shrew. Because there's loads of hints. I mean, all of them are for... Oh, it works for the first collected, but not the next ones? Oh, no! Okay, maybe we don't need to sit down then yet. Also, I find it incredibly interesting that people think that Romeo was absolutely in love with Juliet, when in reality, it was mere infatuation, and that he was actually fully in love at the start of the play with Rosalind, who is Juliet's cousin, and he went to that party to find Rosalind, and then he quickly saw Juliet and was like, nah, bugger that one, I like Juliet now. He also compares both Rosalind and Juliet to the sun in some degree. So he's basically saying, hey, I found a younger version of the girl that I like. So his love isn't even like proper love. It's just pure infatuation. I I don't think I do believe in love at first sight. If other people want to believe that, this is totally fine. I absolutely adore my partner, and I've known him since we were 15 years old, and he has always wanted to date me the whole time that I've known him. Like, the moment we met, he wanted to date me. It took 3 years for me to decide that we should date. But I 100% love him with all of my heart. That I believe soulmates are real. That's the thing. I believe soulmates are real. I think love at first sight is probably just like pure infatuation, because I have met people where I have been like strongly drawn to them and been like, wow, like, yes. And the guy that I was first with really did feel like love at first sight, but it definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't love. It works! The meeting's on! If soulmates are real, wouldn't you recognize them at first sight? Maybe that's why, like, me and my partner, we were friends. But at the time, maybe not. Because sometimes it takes time for you to get to that point of datingness. Can we make this work? Oh, why is it tilted like that? There we go. Yeah, we have to grow. We have to be ready for that special someone. But I would never not, like you said that I assume that you were saying that you believe in love at first sight. I was gonna say at true sight. Love at first sight. 100% support anybody that fully believes that, because people's beliefs are people's beliefs, and you should always, you know, I don't want to say trust, but be happy for other people and their beliefs. Because I might not believe it, but you believe it, and to you that is a real thing, and that is how you feel. So something will trigger so you realize you got feelings for someone. Yeah, that's kind of what did it for me. It was just all of a sudden I was like, oh, actually, I do kind of want to date this person and be with this person. And we've been together almost 16 years now, so it's pretty damn good. I don't know whether I like what I have just done here. Maybe we can do it so, like, this section can just be, like, the smaller ones. Yeah. I think I like that a little bit more. Like, the little bits in between. Yeah, but I don't think I want it exactly level. So yes, you are right. You can go to the inspector section, go to position and rotation, and sort those. But I didn't want it perfectly straight, and it was roughly where I needed it to be. Luckily. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm just gonna duplicate, drag over here. Boop. Bloop. Why am I beeping? Rotate. Why am I beeping? That's a lot of beeps. Is it important? Am I needed? Stop beeping at me! Oh! It's Go West! Go West! Because Go West, yeah. Thank you, Go West. His traveling details, yeah, like, I gotta make sure I can go pick him up from the airport. Right, so this one is 120, so we'll sort that when we get a little bit closer. Lovely. Has got a slight bit more. Okay, now let's even this out. The problem is some of this isn't that even. That's 21. That's 21. Okay, so they are the same height. You need to be a little bit higher. There we go. You can't delete the ugly shoe. Is it in an experience? Even a draft. Like if you go, it should say as well. Like it is in X experience. When it goes to delete, what does it say to you? Yeah. So even if it's in like a draft, just remove it from the draft. And then you should be able to delete it. I would give it like 5 minutes after deleting it, for it to catch up. You don't have the in Game Maker? You don't have the option, or whereabouts do you not have the option? Okay, I've been trying to delete and mint, etc. from Sandbox Online. Okay, so to delete, if the asset is in an experience, then it needs to be removed from the experience, otherwise it can't delete it. Once it is removed from an experience, then you should be able to delete it from your workspace. So you should be able to, let's skip mine up. In fact, we can try and delete something that I'm pretty sure is inside an experience, so we can see how it goes. So you go to Workspace Assets, and we're gonna select this small table, and I'm gonna click Delete. Are you sure you want to delete? Oh, I could delete it. That's how you delete it. One of these has got to be in an experience. Delete. Successfully deleted. Cool! Cool, I'm able to delete all of these with little to no issue. Okay, maybe we, what's the table static? Right, cool. Well, so I'm like, I'll show you. Workspace assets is the key. Okay, well, I'm still going to show you what might come up. If you do have it in an experience, because that you should be testing, you should test all of your assets and all of your asset animations in Workspace. Just to be aware that some animations are not working roughly as expected, which is a little bit irritating. Let's go to our tester environment. Good morning. Yeah, it should. That's why I want to go put it in here, because I'm like, I think this is an experience. It's like, no, it's not. So we'll put it in an experience just so I can show you what it looks like. But your workspace is where you will do the majority. Like, your workspace is where you will delete stuff. It is where you will edit your titles if you want to edit your titles, or change the catalyst, or change the description. It is where you will click to mint your asset. It is the main place that you will do a lot of the stuff. So yeah, I've run out of apple juice. Frustrating. Alright, here we go. Which tables are these? Table, animated asset, table no. So these are in, that shouldn't have let me delete them. Oh, it's all of these ones. Okay, so if I go to delete this one, heads up, this asset is in an experience. Are you sure you want to delete it? Yes. Asset cannot be deleted. This asset is being used in the following experience, and it will tell you the experience code. So yeah, it's because these are in here. So I would need to come in here and delete these. That is what you would need to do. And a heads up for the weird animation stuff. Now, I feel happy to be giving away these panda headlight jars again, just because I know the animations are meant to be being fixed, and that I didn't do anything wrong with these animations. So if we go to behavior, animated decoration, just so people are aware, we're going to have turning on. And we're going to play. So as you can see, we'll just go into it. As you can see, you can see all of that movement. Like, you can see it being rotated and all of the movement. That is not meant to be what you see. You guys were with me when we made this on stream. This actually is happening for some of the older assets that I've done that I did during the Creator Fund. So I know these assets are fine because these are assets I made for the Creator Fund. And so an example is this, and we're gonna do fish cook. So we go in, and you see how you can see all those fish like sliding into view instead of it being instant. Like in the past, they would just appear cooked like instantly because it's using a single keyframe. Please do make sure, this isn't a VoxEdit issue, by the way. This is a Game Maker issue. This is a Game Maker and it's now showing incorrect on the dashboard. It used to be that VoxEdit and the dashboard will always show the same thing, and Game Maker would be the one to show if it's different. That's how I used to tell where the issue lied, because if VoxEdit and the dashboard are showing one thing, I knew it was an issue on the Game Maker side. However, it has now changed. So this issue isn't a VoxEdit issue. This is a Game Maker issue. Everything in how the animations, but this doesn't mean that all the animations are being made. Like, you might see some people actually make bad animations where they do look like that because they've not done it properly. But if you are designing your assets and you see this, put in a bug report to in regards to Game Maker, put in a bug report to Game Maker because it is a Game Maker issue. But the team is aware of it. It's just better if you guys also report it. So if you see your once single keyframe where it just appeared on the screen, all of a sudden going like this, where you can see those movements, yeah, report it, because it shouldn't look like that. That is not how it should look. So, quit. But the team is aware, and hopefully should be getting a fix sometime soon. Soon, TM. Oh. I was hoping to be, if you replace an asset in your game, the original asset still counts as being in your game, and if any assets were partnered to it, those need to be deleted and remade as well. Really? If I wait, Yuma, really? If I click like go to the hierarchy and replace asset, it's still counting that original asset as being in the game? That feels like a bug. Like, I'm guessing it isn't a bug, but that feels like it should be a bug. I would maybe report that as a bug, actually. Okay, pretty happy with this. Right, what are we rotating? 5, 10, 15. We're rotating at 15. Would it work if I did it on multiple? Just gotta see. Not gonna. 5, 10. Oh. Five, 10, 15. Beautiful. So if you have one Alpha Dragon in the experience but want to move to another game, you cannot replace the Alpha Dragon. You have to delete it. Oh, interesting. That feels weird. Like, that feels like a weird way to do that, by the way. Like, that it would have to be, like, you'd have to actually delete it and then put a new asset there. 5, 15. Like, I'm not sure why just the replace won't work. Hey, that's pretty good. Like, I'm liking that. I now may try and make this a little bit cuter. I was going to go for a really cute vibe. And if someone else adds your asset to wishlist and using Game Maker, is it still possible? And how, in that case, with deleting assets? So if you wishlist an item, you can place it in your game. You cannot do anything else. You cannot upload that to the Drafts Gallery. You cannot publish it because you do not own that asset. If that, I believe, if a user has allowed their asset list to be public and somebody places it in their game, I don't think they can delete it. Should we test? Should we test right now? Let's do... I don't have an asset. Okay, do this one. Anybody? Wait, if I give this link, does it let you guys click it? Does that take you to the asset? I don't know if I haven't hidden it. That doesn't take you to the asset page. I don't know how to let you guys see the asset. You could probably go to my profile. So to see somebody's profile, the quickest way is to go to your own, and then where it says users slash, just type in Pandapops instead of your name, and then press enter, and then you can see the assets there. So please only test with, who did I make Ruby for? I don't know. Please just test with table, no animations, one person. I should probably have done this privately, like message Go West or something. And we'll test it. We'll test it. Right, let's make this. Do I want to make this real cute? I don't know. We could just, like, brighten it up. Paste. Beautiful. Okay, that's already looking really cute. I already like it. I guess I could make the wood like a lighter wood instead. We can go for like, yeah, that. And these can go to that color, and yeah, that looks good. I feel like the brick is fine. I'm not mad at the brick. Let me know if anybody has... Hey, Play Games has redeemed the Panda Head light jar in a jar. GG's Play Games. But yeah, somebody let me know when you have wishlisted an asset and placed it in an experience. Maybe we'll do this on like a different stream. This seems like an Alex thing to do. Okay, let's make this blue just a little bit more blue. Lovely. To add an experience. Oh, you're about to add it to an experience. Perfect. Adore you. Thank you. Let's add a duck. Actually, why am I adding a duck there? I have a duck. I have a duck. Let's go for the Benny Bobbins duck. Let's delete that. There we go. Middle part, create duck B for Benny. Duck Benny. Oh, it's huge. Benny is huge. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Import normal duck. Boom. Normal duck. I actually really like my Benny Bobbins duck. I'm not gonna lie. I really feel like that does kind of look like a Benny Bobbins duck. Like, I look at that and I'm like, that is a Benny Bobbins duck. For those that don't know who Benny Bobbins is, he is a character that we made on one of my personal streams, and like all of the characters that I end up making, they always end up with a backstory. So Benny Bobbins is a failed bard, so a failed dwarven bard. He left his family, including his wife and 2 children, to try and be like a successful bard. He didn't want to be a miner. His family owned like a really big mining company in their hometown. He didn't want that, so he left for adventure and to become the best bard. And he's just kind of useless at it. I am frozen. Thank you. Studio mode. Let's unfreeze my face. Bard with a wife and children. Not a successful bard. So he originally, Benny used to work for his family in the mines, and he married I forgot the name for Stella. Her name was Stella. So he married Stella. Stella was known to be one of the most beautiful dwarves within their village. So she was like the most beautiful dwarf. They got married. They had 2 children, Benita, and I don't think we ever came up for a name with the baby. But they got married, and soon after, Benny was like, nah, I'm gonna be a bard. Miner becomes bard makes no sense. Miner becomes a bard makes more sense. Yeah. I mean, none of these stories need to make sense. This is just like lore that happens to these characters as I'm designing them. Like a goblin. I just wanted to make a few goblins. I didn't want backstory for the goblin. The goblins didn't need backstory. However, before we were making some goblins, we were making some goblin furniture, and in one big chest there was a couple of books, and I was like, I don't understand why this goblin chest has books, because in mine, goblins they can't read. They're like they don't like to read. They're not unintelligent, but they are not book smart. They have a bunch of books and maps and stuff, but most of them don't even know how to read. Like some of the elders do. But so I just wanted to make a goblin. And so I was like, give him glasses. I was like, oh, I don't know why he needs glasses, but sure. And they were like, give him a book, because he could be that one goblin that reads. And then Raffi was designed. He was created. And so Raffi is a super intelligent goblin. He's really kind, but he does have to be like ferocious when needed. He is like a normal foot soldier goblin size instead of being a larger size. But yeah, there's loads of lore within my game over some of these. So the Goblin Kings are known to be descendants of ogres. That is why they are so large. So Raffi and some of the goblin minions are like the normal goblin size you would expect within my world. They're made using the medium human template. So they're not particularly small, but they are skinny. And then the female goblins are all real large. So they're all real big buff goblins. And then there are the bigger soldiers that are known to be like kind of descendants of the Goblin Kings, but not quite. And then the Goblin Kings are always direct descendants from ogres. But anyway, yeah, this duck is basically... I can show you Benny. Wallet. This is Benny. This is Benny Bobbins. Here he is. It is Benny Bobbins. Good duck. It is a good duck. I'm trying to catch up on anything. On anything? On everything. Try to delete the table. I've got to delete it from my game first. Which one did I tell you? Did you do the table no animations, correct? Table no animations. Thank you. Table no animations. That wasn't the goblin, that was Benny the bard. He's a dwarf. I'll show you I'll show you Raffi soon. Right, tester environment, table no animations, delete. Could you not tell? The goblins are green. So mean. Well, that's loading. Wallet. Raffi. So this is Raffi. This is the goblin. So that's Raffi. He has a little knife on his side. He carries a book. And then we have King Uzbar, which is the Goblin King. So this is the Goblin King. And much later I realized that apparently his tusks look a lot like a mustache, and he kind of looks like Wario, which wasn't the intention. He also has 3 nipples, because that is also the sign of being a king. Is 3 nipples. Right, table no animation. Table static, table no animation, delete. Right, save. Did I make the king on stream? I did! And nobody said anything. I remember making the king on stream, on one of my personal streams, not the Sandbox stream, because we're adding all his chest hair and stuff. I made the majority of the Pandonian assets all on stream. Oh, whoops! I just closed the entirety of chat. I need to go to Big Panda. So I can open everything up. Can I just restore what I was looking at? Apparently not. Please forgive me, chat. I will have missed some of your messages, and I do apologize. Right. Chat. Yeah. If anybody said anything, I have missed it. It has gone. We will never see it again. Right, just double checking. Okay, table no animations is now deleted. I'm just double saving again. Wasn't important? Good, good, good. As long as I didn't miss anything important. Right, how are we doing for time? I'm gonna stream just for like 10 more minutes. Alright, let's go back. Let's go to our assets. Right, table. Wait, that's table animated. Table, no animation. Table, no animation. And let's try and delete. This asset cannot be deleted because it is being used in an experience. Now, we'll wait about 5 minutes just to make sure it's not being used. Wait, let's just see if I click this. C20, C00, it ends in 46C9, 46C9, wait. 46C9, 46. It's showing us two experiences. So it's still saying that it's in mine. It's still showing us being in mine, but I'm guessing the second one after the dash might be yours. So we'll give it like 5 minutes to catch up. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're overly common, but it's not unheard of. Can you find the experience based on the error message? Yeah, so to see the experience based on the error message, that little code at the end, when you go to, give me a second, so you're gonna wanna go to users, your username, app data, local low, then find the TSB, actually I can show you the screen, then you're going to go to the TSB gaming, and then you're going to go to Game Maker, experiences, packages, and there you go. It'll show you the packages of the experiences that you have loaded into. Although that doesn't line up. That doesn't line up. It's not lining up. Ask Alex is my go-to answer to that, is please go and ask Alex. Maybe it's in a different experience. I don't think it is. I'm just double checking. Because I did double save. Okay, so it's definitely not going to be in Cryptic Cauldron. It's not going to be in there. It's not in there. It's not in there. It's not going to be in any of those. Because I only placed it in the tester environment. I'm going to just delete the other tables. That's what I'm going to do. Just going to delete the other tables. Loading in, loading in. Right. Delete, delete. Maybe I've got it placed somewhere else. Like, did I maybe place it in this room? With the door? Nope. Place it over here. I'm just kind of checking everywhere now. No, it was definitely only in here. Okay. That's good, though. Yeah, just give it a few... You and Leotox, you're fine to, like, leave it for just a little bit. Like, just delete it when the stream ends. Just because I do want to just double check. Because I've already deleted it out of my experience, but it's still saying that it's in my experience. So, yeah. It was definitely table, no animations. Delete. Yeah, it's still saying that it's in 2 experiences. 6C9, 6C... Oh, I've already closed everything. Yeah. Oh, well. Right, so we got... This needs to be bigger. What if I just double it? Too big! No. If at any point anybody has questions over what I'm doing while creating, please feel free to ask. I am here for you guys after all. Just gonna fill in this whole area. Does an asset have to be minted to appear in your experience? No, only if you want to sell it. Great question. So if you have created an asset and it is in your workspace, it doesn't need to be minted. You can use it as much as you like and in as many of your experiences as you like. If, however, you have minted an asset, you will need, or you have purchased assets, you will need 1 copy per experience you wish to publish. So if you have 3 lands and you only have 2 of 1 asset, you can only use that 1 asset in 2 of your 3 lands. You can use the asset as much as you like within that 1 experience. So you could if you had this that I've created right now, you had 1 copy, you could place this in an experience 100 times if you like, but only in 1 experience because you only have 1 copy. However, your assets in your workspace can be used as much as you like. They do not need to be minted. Yep, lots of people don't realize that you don't need your assets to be minted to use them, even though it is something both me and Alex have mentioned a lot during the official streams. I am realizing that it is something that needs to be mentioned a little bit more often because not many people seem to know. It's good to know things. It keeps us smart. I do this just because this helps with height. And then I will end up deleting. Like that. Right, there we go. We'll sort the rest of that out in a little bit. That floor should still be centered. Okay, I don't know whether that is now too big. Do we think this is now too big? Or just the right size? It's too big. It's too big. I already know it's too big. Should have checked beforehand. That's my bad. Ethos points. Ethos points are your EP. Is that what you're asking a question about? What are ethos points? So ethos points, in a sense, are just what the sandbox calls your points. So like your experience points for completing quests. I I love that you are asking so many questions. I am guessing you are super new, and I love new people being here, and I love being able to educate new people and teach them all of the stuff to do with Sandbox. So yeah, if we go to the event page, actually, that one. Load in. Go to the event page. So Blast Valley, I think yeah, so it's open to everyone. So this is open for everyone. Your EP is literally just like they call them ethos points. They're like experience points in a sense. So most of the time, one quest equals one EP. So this is saying there are 28 quests. You will get one EP per quest that you complete. So complete the entire experience and do all the quests. You will be able to complete this. Basically, like the July avatar owners. So this is 5 sand each. So if you own an avatar and you claim, so make sure you're claiming. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention that. The July avatar owners rewards are here. So if you own any of the official Sandbox avatars, make sure to go claim your equipment. There are a couple of different sets. There are the fencing, judo or karate, I think, the swimming. I forget. But this is like, you need 30 EP. I thought I'd done some of this. I had done some of this. I am sure. Oh no, this is my this isn't my main account. I was like, I could have swore I'd done this. No. Some are gated. Yes, some quests are gated. Sorry, I'm super new and waiting to upgrade your computer to start making stuff. Don't ever be sorry. We want you here. We adore you being here. Dareth the human. We appreciate you being here and learning and asking questions. And anything that I can't answer, like Alex will be able to answer on his streams as well. And people in chat are super helpful. They'll help you out too. Like, as much as it's, you know, I'm here to educate, but also I want to make things entertaining for you guys too. But yeah, if you own any of the avatars, claim it. You only have 1 month to claim it. And if you get 30 EP, you get the Burning Victory Staff NFT and 5 sand. Sands need buy or sets or just own. No. So to get this, the requirements are you to own one of the uniform sets, which we are giving away on stream. But if you are an avatar owner, then I'm not giving one away today. I do need to double check with the person in charge of how many I get for streams, how many there are. I have given 1 or 2 away already, so I don't want to give any more away until I know the exact number. But if you have redeemed or own one of the July Avatar Reward sets and you complete the EP, you are eligible for these rewards. All uniform holders who complete the required quest will receive this reward. So if you are a uniform holder, so if you are holding a complete set of the uniform, of any uniform, any of the uniforms, a complete set of any of the uniforms, I believe it's a set. That, I get what you're asking, Go West, because you're asking, like, could you just purchase, like, the hat off of the marketplace? In which case, I think I'm going to ask for clarification on that, because I assume it's for the set. I'm assuming it's for the set, but Alex will be streaming tomorrow and Wednesday. By Wednesday, hopefully we'll have an answer for you. So just to let, you know, just to definitely make sure. I feel like it's a set, but I don't know. So that is a really, really good question. Thank you for asking. So, yeah. So if you own the uniform, don't know if it's a set or just one piece yet, and you do the EPs, 30 EPs. Now, here, if we look at the quests that are part of this, these add up to more than 30, which means you don't need to complete all of them. You don't need to play all of them. You know, you can do the boxing first one, and then you only need 7 more EP, so you could do that one and the Sportsland Manager Legends. Or, you know, you can mix and match. You can play some of Lump in the boxing verse, and then you could be like, oh, actually, get so far, I'm going to go to Sossel Lig Arena. Can you send me a basic song you would normally use, please? Basic song for what? And use for what? Huh? Out of this world Jax over on YouTube. I need a little more information for what you're asking. Background music. So on these official streams, I don't usually have background music playing. Alex, sometimes the other streamer, will sometimes have like royalty-free music. So yeah, I don't usually use background music, but royalty-free is always a good way to go. The only issue is if you're on YouTube and you intend to have your streams like stay on YouTube, sometimes royalty-free music can all of a sudden change to being copyrighted music. So you just want to be real careful about what royalty music. If I did, do I need to be worried about copyright, or could I just choose any music? Because my taste varies. Right now, this is currently the playlist that I use for myself. So, Dollhouse, I Can't Decide by Scissor Sisters, Touch Tone Telephone by Lemon Demon, Too Sweet by Hosier, The Whole Being Dead thing from the Beetlejuice thing, Roll 34, Fish in a Birdcage, Done For. Let me just carry on scrolling. Then Houdini by Eminem, Wicked Games by Tenacious D, Chop Suey, System of a Down, Used to Be a Hoe by Faraday. Honestly, my taste, it depends what mood I'm in. Right now, I do it in a playlist and send it in chat, please. I can't do that. I cannot do that. But honestly, my tastes constantly change. Like recently, all I've been listening to on repeat is Touch Tone Telephone by Lemon Demon. That is the only song I have listened to for about 5 to 6 days straight. Honestly, that is all I'm currently listening to. Sometimes I let other songs play for like three or four songs, and then I just go straight back to switching it to Lemon Demon. Sorry to say. Right, we are actually at the end of the stream right now. So unless anybody has some important questions that need answering, I'm gonna go look for someone for us to raid. Let's have a look. Let's see who's online. Okay, so Touche is doing the Sandbox. I do want to just see if anybody else is doing the Sandbox first. Oh, Touche is also using the wrong Sandbox again. That's fine. Okay. So I guess we're gonna raid Touche. Who has made so many amazing experiences right now. So /raid Touche. Make a house with any 8 colors. Make a house with only 8 colors. Next time, I'll make a house with only 8 colors. That will be kind of easy to do. So I appreciate you making it nice and easy for me. Right. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening. Well, the remember, 5 p.m. UTC every Monday, VoxEdit streams. Tune in tomorrow, Cyber Dragon, and then Alex will be doing Challenge Accepted. Wednesday, Alex and Lucas will be here. Thursday, I will be back with some gameplay stuff. Friday, I don't think anyone's streaming. Oh, Alex doing Challenge Accepted, and then Alex and Lucas will be back on Saturday for their stream as well. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the Metaverse. I will see you next time. Goodbye!